Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakwadash, the Bawanas of the Apostles and the Elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor of love, true sincerity. All right, now I want to get into a quick topic, based upon faith. All right, and I want to start off in the book of Ephesians 2:8, and it reads, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High." And just knowing, the fact of, everything in which Yahweh Shah did for us, that lets us know that based upon that, now we are in the grace period, right? And it's through the faith, in which we have in the Lord, the faith that the Lord instilled in us as that gift is what keeps us preserved on the daily, okay? That's truly what keeps us preserved on a daily. Well, those of the hopeful elect, that is what keeps us preserved on a daily, because you got regular Jake out here dropping every day like flies, but we are the ones who are truly been blessed, or truly been protected by the Lord, from said perils that happen here to, the average person, in Babylon, man, um, real quick, go to John 1:17. It says, "For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Yahweh Shah." So, us practicing, this faith, which means what, to trust in the Lord, us practicing the trust in which we have in the Lord, you know, is given honor to the grace of what Yahweh Shah did for us. It's giving honor to him laying his life on the line for us. That's what it's all about. It's honoring, what deeds were done for us when we would have been completely wiped off the face of the earth, And what do the scriptures say about grace? All right. So if we don't have the faith, and we claim to be of the truth, then we are truly disgracing Yahweh Shah. We are not giving him justice for what he did for us, Hebrews 4:16. "Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need." So Yahweh Shah shed in his blood for us is for us to find that grace, when we are down and out, when we are on our lowest points, when we really going through it, when we make our slip ups, just as us being in the flesh, you know, because what Yahweh Shah definitely understands, the Lord definitely understands. Yahweh Shah walked the earth many times, so he knows, he knew, you know, about slipping uh up, from the grace of the Most High. He knew about those things, you know. So, matter of fact, let me go to the book of Romans 1:17. It says, For therein is the righteousness of Yahweh revealed from faith to faith, or from one person to another person that dwells within the faith, man. You know, read that again. For therein is the righteousness of Yahweh revealed from faith to faith. So from one person to another, or from one situation of you having trust in the Lord to another situation you have your trust in the Lord, that proves the righteousness of the Most High. You know, that absolutely proves it, man. Every time the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shah comes for us, and we put that, because from us having that faith in him, from us putting the prayers up to him, and for him just having mercy upon us, that proves that this truth is real. That proves the power in which we trust in is real. But the average person can't fathom things like that. I see people all the time, just not believing in the Most High. Period. want to call him Sky Daddy and all those other type of things, man. Those people weren't just. Those people weren't righteous. And they damn sure don't have the faith. You know, as as it is written, the just shall live by faith. So the just shall live by their trust in the Most High, because nothing within this world in which we live in is certain. So why not bank on the one thing that is certain, or the one person, or the two people who are certain? Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shah. Every day we walk this earth, what is certain? When you walk up the street, when you're on your job is not certain. You know, the woman that you with, it's not certain if you're gonna constantly be with her. You're not gonna be certain if she's not stepping out on you. But what thing do we have in full certainty? This truth, knowing that the prophecies are real, knowing that the end of this world is coming to pass, okay? Knowing that we stand a chance, being that the Lord was gracious enough to bless us with this truth, so that we're able to endure to the end, okay? So that makes all the sense in the world, but the rest of this world makes no sense to me at all, None of it, man, because everything is backwards, all due to everything in which Esau has done, man. As it gets into in Isaiah 29, 15 to 16, surely your turning of things upside down should be esteemed as a potter's clay, because the Lord gave the power to Esau to do as he will upon the face of the earth now, to treat the earth as a dumpster, as a trash can, because he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and he can never live by faith, he can never live by that, man, So, and I want to go to the book of Hebrews. No, I went to Hebrews, Slacky. Hebrews 10 and Slacky. Hebrews 10 and I'm gonna start at 22, and it says, "Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water." So that's one of the first things. We got to draw near with a true heart. A true heart meaning what? That your mind, you having that faith, you having that trust. So mentally, you have to be secure in your position and in your belief within the Lord. It says what? In full assurance of faith, full assurance, nothing wavering. Okay? Full assurance, knowing that if I go into this situation, I know I'm going to be covered. Okay? This says assurance, but if you take it in a different way as insurance, you know that if you were to something, you're a homeowner, something were to happen to your house, like some water damage, and you got water coverage based upon whatever package deal you put together with your house, you're going to be covered. So our full assurance with the Most High provides protection for us to know that we're fully covered, man. Better than Geico, better than Allstate, better than was Liberty Mutual, All right, so let us draw near with the true heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. Okay? And we see the many deeds of old in which men constantly went through things. And as it gets into in Hebrews 11th chapter, to prove that the Most High is faithful, to those in whom he made a promise to, that he's faithful, and to those that trust in him. Okay? And just to show some evidence of that, just to read a little bit, right, in Hebrews 11. Now faith, Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay? We don't see them with physical, with the physical, but we know and we trust within our mind because of the things which the Lord relayed to us and how we see him working within our lives. Okay? Those behind the scene things, nobody can truly see those, but you can feel them and you can know them based upon your intuition, based upon your spiritual connection with the Most High, right? For by it the elders obtained a good report. Okay? Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, which is Yahweh Shah, so that the things which are seen not made so that the things which are seen not made of things which do appear. By faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous. The Most High, Yahweh, testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found because the Most High had translated him. For before his translation he had his testimony that he pleased the Most High. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And it continues to go on and on about Noah, Abraham, so on and so forth. And it even talks about Rahab, So, hey, the point is what? That the just shall live by faith in every step in which we take, within his life in general, and in every effort we put towards the Lord, Yahweh, and the Son, Yahweh Shah, has to be an effort of faith, an act of faith, because as we previously read, things go from what? Faith to faith. So trust to trust. Each situation, you have to be trusting in the Lord, with all of your endeavors, man, with all of your endeavors. That was the basis of the Most High setting up the blessings, for the nation of Israel. Because if you trust in me and you follow what I say, then I'm going to guarantee you this. You trust in me and you believe in me, you follow me, you respect the things that I say, I'm going to grant you this. So everything was based upon a level of trust and a level of understanding, man. Because why? The Most High is that righteous, even though we don't deserve it, So, with that, I just hope this segment was edifying, and further proof as all is, us brothers of the hopeful elect already know that this thing is all about faith and that the just shall live by faith, So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, the Bawanas, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek up there, doing his work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Shalom.